Hey everyone, so here I will talk about the again chapter 14. So the main topic here is that how to create a plot in Excel. So we have the data of the wind speed versus frequency, and then I will talk about the calculation of the power of the wind turbine. So we will use just a formula, and then the plotting of the wind turbine power versus wind speed as a secondary axis. So then the formatting of the plot. So we can format it in the third step, and we can format the first step as well. So this is just a simple plotting in Excel. So I will stress it again that this is just an introduction. I mean, this is not an in-depth analysis, or this is not a course that is wholly devoted to Excel. So I have the data here, which is the wind speed and the frequency of the wind speed. Say that 0 meters per second, it happens 0.7% of the time, or the 10.98 meters per second, it happens 4.52% of the time. So we have also other data that I will show it in the next part. So let's start the plotting of our data. You just go insert, you have multiple of plotting options. I will choose this first one, and then select data, and then you add. The series name will be wind speed statistics. You can put any name. The X value is just the wind speed, and the Y value is the frequency of the wind speed. Okay, so we have the first part of the chart. So you can format the chart, say that you want to change the color of the axis, you want to add the axis titles. For example, you can go with the plus sign here, or you can go the chart design and then add the chart element like axis titles and etc. So the better is this chart design. So I will start with the axis titles. So I will add the chart element axis titles for primary horizontal and then primary vertical. Then if you right click on whatever you want to do, you can see the format axis, or if you double click, the menu opens here. So we have the formatting for axis, we have formatting for the text in the axis. Since I'm trying to format the text here, I want to change the color to black, so just click on the text options. So for this one you have also multiple options. So I will just select the color as black for this text, and the axis I will again make the color black. Similarly here, again black, and then axis title, again black. So you can even increase the size of it, you can go at bigger sizes, similarly here, and for this one also. And then axis. Let's check that are they 12. So this one also be 12, 14. And then this is the title. I mean, you can add the legend as well. You go to chart design again. So if you select it, the chart design will be activated. So you go chart design, and you add the chart element, which is the legend here. So you can select the location, let's say that it's on the right, and then you can add so you right click on it as I told you, or you can double click on it. So let's format this one as well, the format legend, and then I will unclick this one. You can see if I do that, it will be on my chart, which is good. So again, move it here, and then you can format it by going to format here and then make the shape fill as white. So what it means is that the lines of the chart are not visible anymore. So then increase, make it black and increase it. And this one is just, you can delete, no need. Okay, so this is the now let's add the chart's name for x-axis. So it will be that wind speed meters per second, and then for y-axis I will add the frequency, that is %. Okay, so let's now calculate the wind turbine power. It will be in watts, and so the formula is that half times the density of the air, which is 1.2 constant, the speed of the wind to the power of 3, so speed of the wind to the power of 3, the cross-sectional area of the propeller, so it is pi diameter to the power of 2 by 4, and the efficiency of the wind turbine, which is 0.4. So let's do that calculation. So I will have the half times the density of air and times the wind speed to the power of 3 times the cross-sectional area will be pi times diameter to the power of 2 by 4, and then this one multiplied with the efficiency, and then you have it. So if you double click on it, it will calculate for all the rows. So just come here, you can see the plus sign, and then it calculates as 0. So the reason is that, so let me just go to another part here, say that this one. So if I go to formula bar here, you can see the diameter now is shifted to this part, and the density shifted to here, and the efficiency shifted to here. So what it means is that as each row is calculated, the formula shifts the values as well. So what I will do is that I will make this part as, constant, always the same, but this part, it will just shift as one by one as the formula is calculated. So let's do that. So for the second row, for the first one, I come here, and for F values, F2, F3, and F4, I will add the $sign before the letter and as well as after it. So here I added the $sign, the $sign, and the $sign. So if you do that way, and then again double click, and now if I come here, you can see click on the formula bar, you can see that it is always the same values, but this one shifts only the wind speed, which is okay. Now let's add our next data. So again, right click on your chart, or right click on your chart, and you say that select data. You have your original data here. I will add one more, and this one will have the name of the wind turbine power. So the X values will be the wind speed. Again, the Y values will be the wind turbine power. Okay, and then okay, and then okay. But as you can see now is that we have the power as well as the frequency in the same axis, but I don't want it. What I want is that the power to be on the right axis, the frequency on the left axis. So let's right click on it. I will right click on the wind turbine power data. So click and then right click, and you will have the format data series. and then you have the options here. You can see this one is for the color, this one is for the effects, and this one is for the series options. So I will make it as the secondary axis. Now you can see that my secondary axis is the power. So for this secondary axis I need a title as well, and you click here, or you click your chart, whatever, the menu activates here as a chart design. So I click here and then chart design, and then I'll add the chart element, the axis title for the secondary vertical. Okay, and also here you can change the colors, and you can change color of this one. Let's do that one. The format axis, the text options, you can see the color, I will make it as black. So, and then here as well, the text options you can change as color to black. You can do the same things from the home button. So click on the text, just go to home, and then increase the size to 12. Okay, and then again make it black, and this one you can increase size to 14, and then this one will be the power. You can make it larger. Okay, so this is your power as a secondary axis, and this is your wind speed, and this is the frequency of the wind speed. In the next video we will add the logical statements to our graph, and then it will be more real data. So this one is just a theory, but in the next one it will be real wind turbine power.